What is ETL? The full form of ETL is extract, transform, and load. Extract, so the obvious question for extract, transform, and load would be what to extract, from where to extract, what to transform and how to transform, and where to load it. As you know that there are multiple disparate sources that are loading the data into the data warehouse. So you need to extract from the multiple different sources. There is no consistency in the data in the OLTP system, so you need to standardize all the data that is coming in, and then you have to load it into the data warehouse. Now usually what happens, most of the companies in the banking and insurance sector use mainframe systems. They are legacy systems, very old systems, and they are, which is very difficult for reporting, and they are now trying to migrate it to the data warehouse system. So usually in the production environment what happens is the files are extracted, the data is extracted from the mainframes and sent to a Unix or a Windows server in the file format. And each file will have a specific standard format, so they will send it. They can send multiple files as well depending on the requirement. Let us say they send it at 3 AM in the early morning. So we process those files using an ETL tool, and some of the well-known ETL tools are Informatica and DataStage, but these are very costly and not open sourced. Talend is one open source system, and Kettle, Pentaho BI is also another open source system. So we use any one of these ETL tools to cleanse the data. If you see a website, when a login form is given, most people do not enter their last names, or email address will be incorrect, or the age will be blank. So all these data needs to be cleansed. There might be special characters coming in the names. This is usually the case with foreign names where a lot of special characters are included. So these data needs to be cleansed. Unwanted spaces can be removed, unwanted characters can be removed using the ETL tools, and then they are loaded into an area called as the staging area. So the file is loaded into an area called the staging area. In the staging area, all the business rules are applied. For example, there is a business rule saying that a particular record that is coming in should always be present in the master table record. If it is not present, we will not be moving it further. So we will have to do a lookup on the master table to see whether that record is present or not. If it is not present, you retain it in the staging area, otherwise you move it forward to the next level. And then we load it into the dimension. Now schedulers are also available to run the jobs exactly at 3 AM, or you can run the jobs when the files arrive. There can be time dependency as well as file dependency. So manual effort in running the jobs is very less, but at the end of the job runs, definitely we will have to validate whether the jobs have run successfully, if the data has been loaded successfully or not. Right, and tools available, I just told you. For ETL, we will have multiple tools, Informatica, DataStage being very popular commercial tools, Talend and Pentaho Kettle being the open source tools. For reporting, business objects and Cognos reporting tools are very popular. In the open source area, Jasper reporting is very popular.